settled next to the Willamette River. Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. The Ducks will put total weather to crank us up. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the Boise State Broncos offense takes the field for the first time today. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The hand to the running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Broncos will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Ducks offense has its first opportunity of the day. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened here.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs, we got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite him.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the single back. And tackled there by the defense.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
It's caught. Running to Green. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. It is great to have a tight end that can do it all and one that can get downfield and make a play. He'll take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big time.
Pulls it in on the right. Give him 6. Touchdown, Broncos. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams that they passed. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Leaves it with the back. Getting that push. A pickup for 4 out to the 26.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Hold it, open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And now on second down for this offense. Motion from the offense. He wants to pass it on second down. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He's got great speed. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
To the air, it's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. It's Genty. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snares it outside. It's Genty. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field and get them some more possession.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
That's a really nice looking throw. When I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Looking for room. It's Dudley. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Finds his tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Got room at the 35. He's off to the races. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
21, Oregon, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. He makes the connection. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Takes the handoff. It's James. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter. And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He's going to pass on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, trying to throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. South Carolina was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Gamecocks performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. They've got the screen set up. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They've got it first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After misfiring, it's second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, he'll fire. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They'll They'll try to tack one more on their score. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lost one down the sideline. Snatches it on the run. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Quickly out to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past in Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Fires to the big fella. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Gabriel. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oregon, 28. Boise State.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He makes the catch. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. Give to the running back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Getting some heat. Safe completion on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. Great move there. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He's at the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Ducks! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
He's got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. A 3rd down play to get the quarter started. They'll run play action. The throw. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deep as the deepest, wide as the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Wants to throw. It's Nelson. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. On the ground, it's Genty. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man, what a play by that defensive lineman. You could say he was channeling his inner Pollock.
And that's what defensive linemen do. Big, fast, one of the most athletic players on the field, getting in the backfield. Just beautiful.
You know, you could have shown a little humility there and said, "Aw, shucks," or something.
Aw, shucks, or something.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Broncos want to move quickly. From the gun on third down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, BSU. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. The Sharks battled through some hostile road elements and pulled out an improbable victory today. This is one they'll be celebrating on campus for days to come. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Well, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They're lining up to kick it off full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Line gets set, first down. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on, he had him right down the middle and he flat dropped it. 2nd and 10 here. Fast motion from the offense. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Pulls it in.
And plays like that at this point of the game just aren't going to work. You can't throw short in the middle of the field where guys get tackled and the clock starts ticking. You got to be thinking, we're throwing to the sticks or we're throwing near the sidelines so guys can get out of bounds.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre. Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, baby. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Back to throw, it's Nelson. He wants it all. can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Dumps it to the back. Got it! The ball pops out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And this really puts it out of reach. I mean, it was already a tall order, and you had to be aggressive in this situation. But now, with this turnover, this one's all but over.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he breaks into the open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They don't mind being aggressive from deep in their own end, and it paid off there as they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and more. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the run, it's James. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first. And will cruise into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe fight.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. They're trying to get to him. And to get rid of it quickly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Broncos send out the punt unit.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like, you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Now the play fake. Fires on the move. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game.